Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it do be about that time. It be showtime. Excitement. Feel free to be excited. Windrose. I had considered getting rum for this evening's stream, but the truth is that if you wake up the next day and you don't remember having fun, did you really have fun? And rum, for me, is the great memory eraser. So instead, we'll have to make do with vodka. Such a terrible burden for me. It's delicious. Mind you, there are a lot of really good rum drinks. Mai Tais, Zombies, Suffering Bastards, Samoan Fog Cutters. All of these are delicious, impactful. Hurricane is a rum beverage as well, I think. Pretty sure. Florida, rum, makes sense. Okay, so we are going to be heading off. I be hungry, pardon me. Okay, we need more bandages. This is my new house for if anyone here hasn't seen it. It's nice to have a deck. A place with a deck. You can't always get that, you know. They charge extra. Do we need more potions? Not immediately. We do need more food. We want to make 4 more of our regular. And bandages. 6 of them. Where'd the bandages go? Am I blind? Am I blind? Ah. And hello to you, Lone Star Wolf. We're also going to want a bell. Where's the damn bell? We need 3 ropes. Dead. 3. And a bell. And I remembered to take it. Go me. Raw materials I think I have upstairs. But maybe not for wood. Yeah, I don't think I have wood here. No, wood is outside. Looks like we're heading into the evening now. It's late afternoon. I make things so secure that no one can steal my cannons. Let's replant. Farming. Nanners. Nanner trees. There we go. Did I put it in the middle? Nope, not there. Nope, not there. Huh. Oh, I have 20. And I already had a bell. Turns out I'm not necessarily the sharpest of captains in the Caribbean. Alt. Well, we'll drop that there for now. We'll put our nanners away. And since we're getting late in the afternoon, I will spend a little time chopping down some trees. I missed the crab. 2 crab meat. If you pick them up instead of crushing them, you get twice as much. I had no idea. And now I have, well, some idea. Not a lot of an idea. Just picking up a little bit of litter along the way. Ooh, coconut palm. Excellent. Whackety whackety whack. You're using coconuts. I will stop chopping down the coconut palms and just harvest the coconuts. I think that makes sense. I hadn't considered that. I hadn't really noticed that it had the option to harvest. I was chopping them down and picking it up, but it makes sense to leave the healthy trees for later coconutage. Coconutage, totally a word, by the way. I didn't entirely make that up. Okay, I did, obviously. Coconutage. So, when we head off to the new area, I will also most likely be setting up a second base there. Anything else? Anything else over here? No? 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 No more. Do maybe the coconut palms only exist? Oh, there he is. There are usually boars around the sweet potatoes. I have noticed. It's a pattern from which I can deduce that boars like sweet potatoes. Is that the age of my coconuts? My coconuts, well, the age of them is roughly the same as the age of their possessor. Or did you mean actual coconuts? Well, that's my house. No. I like it better than the old one. It's even got a little... I like the deck in particular. I'm pleased with the deck. Oh, coconutage. I see. Hadn't considered that. That actually does make some sense. Are we full on our wooden chest of foods? Oh, this isn't foods. This is foods. There we go. Let's go upstairs. That's for crafting lamps. Have I been keeping those there? No. Upstairs, I think, in the raw mats back. Yeah, basket. And over here is the overflow. That's right. All right, so. Oh, I closed the door in my own face. That takes talent. Thing is, it's because they work so late in the day, I don't really want to... I don't think they let you, like, oversleep, which is a little strange. Actually, we can go ahead and sleep. Because most of the... we're going to spend a while at sea where we're going. Now, these are the places we've been, right? We're going there. So for that, we're going to want to fast travel to there. That's the smugglers? That is the smugglers. Well, if that's the smugglers, we can get up the money items for the smugglers. Oh, that's Tortuga. Smugglers. Smugglers and smugglers. Just making sure I'm not missing anything obvious because I'm dumb. I'm going to miss things that are not obvious because I'm dumb. Wow, we've got a lot of stuff I'd forgotten about in here. We are full. Okay, that's going to keep me busy a while. I guess we didn't need a lot of wood after all. What else can we keep in here? We'll set the bell in here for just a minute. My inventory is indeed full. How clever of me to have noticed. Ahoy, hoy! Right. Piasters went in there. Foodie bits over there. Are we out of space for potatoes? We are. That's going to be sold to Buccaneers. That's a master combat repair kit. We want to keep that on the boat. Overflow. It's a reason I have an overflow. And this is that reason. Alright. We'll drop that in the appropriate spot. We're going to be going to the smugglers. But not the Buccaneers. Those are for the smugglers. That's for the ship. We've got everything covered. Yes? Yes. I've had such a long day. I need a long rest. I don't know if time continues to pass after you've spent a certain amount of time laying down or not. I don't think it does. I think you lay down and sleep for a while, and that's it. Come on, come on. There you go. And ships and giggles. All right. The whole ship's mine. That's the smugglers.
Don't ask unnecessary questions. Let's know. Quiet prophet.
15 piasters. 10 more piasters. Oh. The boar must be for one of the other? Must be for one of the other reps.
Let's take this coin.
Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Alright, now we begin our sail north for Tier 2 for the first time. Wah, wah. The excitement is exciting. No, you don't want to be swimming yet, you big dope. Where did it go? We'll just beep, beep, beep. Back it up, back it up. All right.
Ships on your hand, Captain.
That is sacrificial lamb for look for clues about the killers. Let's do a quick check. That is level 8, which is above my level.
On your hand, Captain.
So we can go to that later. And how about sing out, boys?
Call all hands, command the captain. See the cable round and clear. Heave away and with the will, boys. For Tortuga we will steer. And we'll sing a joyful chorus in the watches of the night. And we'll sight shores of Tortuga when the great dawn brings the light. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home to Dante. Up aloft amid the ringing, blows the loud exulting gale. Like the bird's wide outstretched pinions, spreads on high each swelling sail. And the wild waves left behind us seem to murmur as they flow. There are loving hearts that wait you in the land to which you go.
Interesting. Non-faction waters.
Many thousand miles behind us, many thousand miles before. Ancient ocean heaves to lost us.
But we're heading into Blackbeard waters, level 6 to 10.
Bright smiles await you from the fairest of the fair, and her loving eyes will greet you with kind welcomes everywhere. Going home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home.
I should learn these songs so that I can sing them at you.
All at once, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her.
Oh, we've got an island.
We'll get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the fight is done, and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
That is a Blackbeard raider, but there he is. Oh, only 2.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Shit, green, and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny.
Hey, fat buddy. Good evening. Welcome. Hey, how you doing?
For the fight is done, and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. We'd be better off in a nice clean jail. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. With all I dare.
We are sailing to the first Tier 2 location I've been to.
To leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh,
There are in essence 3 tiers. 1 to 5, 6 to 10, and 11 to 15. And I would expect that eventually more tiers will come as the game is in early access. I will repeat, it is maybe in the best shape of any early access game I've ever played. I can't remember if Aphids was in full release or early access. That one might actually be better. All right, that guy will... Yep. Early in the morning. I don't know. What are you going to do with me? As I noted previously, scuppers are basically, if memory serves, where the water drains off the deck. And in essence, they would be used as a primitive form of the stocks, basically forcing the person to bend over with their head down. And then you give him the hose pipe, which is basically flogging his ass with a hose. So apparently the drunken sailors don't get the best treatment. And I'll drink to that. She rises.
Roll, boys! As I was rolling down Paradise Street, way low and down, a handsome flash pocket, high chance for to meet. Give me some time to blow the man down. This spanking flash pocket.
Looks like we have spotted land.
There's a dandy full rigger, just ready for sea. Give me some time to blow the man down. Blow the man down, bully.
A level something hauler. Oh, we definitely don't want to tangle with those fellows.
Blow him right over to Liverpool town. Give me some time to blow the man down.
They headed in my direction now. Parallel.
To London was found. Way, hey, blow the man down. She was very well rigged and very well found. Give me some time to blow.
Spotted land. Yes, it has polka dots. Can't you see them?
Tight and side on that key. Way, hey, blow the man down. And with
That's how you can tell it's friendly.
I spent
Stripes, it depends. If they're vertical stripes for thinning purposes to make the island look skinnier, that's fine. But if they're horizontal, and here we are. Tier 2.
all at once, we're outward bound for Mobile Town. We'll heave-ho,
Mobile Town. I wonder if they're talking about, you know,
the old wheel round and round. Good morning, ladies all.
in the American South.
To Mobile Town. We'll heave-ho, oh, to sail, drink, and sorrows drown. Good morning, ladies. Bring it off.
I wanted to put that back in. I'm hungry. When I'm hungry, I eat. I can't speak for anyone else, but generally speaking, when I'm hungry, I eat. We wanted to add this over here. That goes there. We'll actually keep Homeward Journey on us, I think. We can leave the piasters and the boar's head in here. I have made it to tier 2. That's not what I wanted. I have made it to tier 2. I understand the animal life here is quite welcoming. We've got Nanner sign. We're going to have Nanners coming out of our, well, we're going to have a lot of them. Oop, that's a pirate. What kind of pirate be that? We crit him. He's got a friend. They're tier 7. That's not great. Is he coming? Are you going to come, dude? Or are you just going to stand there with your thumb up your... Musketeer's down. How about you, my friend? Do you want some too? Am I? I'm feeling okay. I thought I heard a second gunshot. I did. Where is he? He's not a very good shot. We've got tomatoes. And, goats killing the musketeer. The musketeer is dead. I got at least one goat on me, and I hear bad things about the goats. I could die. I forgot to drop my goddamn bell. Let's, drop the bell. Lens, drop the bell. Is he still following? No, he's given up. Has he? I didn't pick them back up. They're still on board the ship. It's possible I'm not the best captain in the entire Caribbean. You know, I'm not going to say that's not possible. How about that bell? Wait, what? My brain, guys, it's going. I'm not sure how we'll know for sure when it's finally gone. Well, let's drop all this stuff here. Because we don't need to carry that. Where'd I put the little dingy-do? Right, the way it was described to me is that most of the times the rams are in pairs, and they certainly killed that guy in a big sneaking hurry. That musketeer did not last long. I don't know if I'll be able to loot his dead body. Yeah, maybe. Yep. I'm going to be a wee bit cautious, perhaps even overly so. Doesn't look like there's any openings in here. Excuse Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Both personally and professionally. All right, that gives us plant fiber. So it's not usable, let's say, agave cactus that we could make tequila out of, unfortunately. That looks like it might be, though. Aloe, there we go. Aloe, aloe, aloe. We'll drop that. I still didn't, I forgot again. I got the stuff and forgot again. I am indeed the very model of a, what was I saying? Couldn't have been important. At some point I'll have to go about reclaiming a couple of the old ones that are deprecated. Hey guys, I remembered this time. Jeez, we got something over there that's glowy. More of the same? Yeah, more misty orchids. We still have borers here on this island. Did something go flying by me? Well, there's, I think, 2 of the goats. So I am about to probably die. All right, we did 1,000 to him. All right, the first one is dead, but the second one is probably angry. Two for 2. They're easy. So far. New discoveries available. Is it Totes McGoats? Elixir of Concentration. Crab soup with diced tomatoes and meat salad. Challenges, Goat Hunter. 2 out of 20. That's a goat too, but it doesn't have the incredible rack of horns, of course. It's a nanny goat. Oh, they're fast. Okay. Aloe. So presumably we will have to take out the nanny goats with ranged attacks. How many of those do I currently have? I have 17. Not as many as I would like. Well, here is one of the questy bits we have. I think it's to investigate. We got more aloe. Pickaxe. You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Benjamin Franklin. I have discovered fertile soil and pissed off goats. And wolves. That was a pretty much sure death if I didn't head up immediately. We've got shitloads of goats and wolves. I know we need, I think we need the fertile soil to create like growing beds. For some of the other seeds we have. The wolves and goats fighting, they is. And if I'm lucky, it's to the death of all of them. We got a lot. Okay, that was the fertile soil was, in fact, the discovery we had in this place. That was to be had here. So I'm guessing probably still a wolf around or multiple wolves. Yep, wolves. They still fighting with stuff? They are still fighting. There is something there, presumably informational about that guy who's hung up. Oh, a quest. He has an exclamation point. That should be a quest, I think. Forming. Okay, foothills patch, sweet potatoes, peppers, flax, tomatoes, corn, and aloe. Wolf. And that one's completely healed up. Who's a bad doggy? You're a bad doggy. Oh, we've got another thing in there. That probably has something like the healing herbs or something. Come on, you guys ought to just stand still for me. Can't you do that? Well, I missed my shot. That was embarrassing. Just freaking stand still so I can get a nice clean headshot at you. I don't think that's too much to ask. Do you guys think that's too much to ask? We got two of them, I think. Do not want to wait for them to appear over the top of that little rise and catch me by surprise. There's one of them. All right, I killed my first wolf. There's the other one. Apparently what they like, other two, what they like to do is exactly that. Get your attention and then attack from the flanks. Everybody is interested in attacking Lens today. Lens has decided that discretion is the better part of valor, or discretion if you prefer. Yeah, but that was what? 3 more wolves that were, one was coming from the front and the other 2 were coming from sides. That was the way it was described to me by one of my friends who were playing. Is that basically, that's what they'll do. One will sit in front and threaten, and 1 or 2 others will go around the sides. Really nice job on the AI programming. Elixir of Precision. That was for the Wolf Fang. Predator Cull. That'll be 40 wolves. I have 1. I'm almost done, guys. How are we doing on space? The final frontier. I have a Bezoar. A Bezoar is, in essence, a stone-like growth that will appear in a creature's stomach. Now, if you want a piece of strange actual lore, there's a thing called a Trichinobezoar that only happens, I believe, in humans, and it comes from mostly women. Is that flax? It is. Who chew their hair, and clumps of hair will form in their stomach, and it'll turn into an ooky growth covered with hair, covered with food bits and gunk, and it's just awful. So, ladies, don't chew your hair. Also, historically, Bezoars were held to be a cure for poison. Not the Trichinobezoar type. I would like to find more flax. Just the flax, ma'am. All right, those are the does. The nanny goats, I should say, not the does. My inventory is full. No more new discoveries available. Make sure we're in a clearish place. Schematics for linen fabric, spinning wheel, and shoemaker's bench. All right, the inventory is full. What can we drop? We can drop that. We can drop that. Not sure there's anything else we immediately want to drop, so we can drop that. Yes, more nanners. Yes, we have bananas. We have many bananas today. You gonna try something? Or are you just gonna take it like a boar? Yeah, it's full again right now. Droop? Droop? So the actual foothills biome is the one that, like this, that no longer looks all jungly. More flax, excellent. Oop. Okay, they're nannies. All I need to get them, which would be really easy, would be a grenade. Sadly, we have not yet discovered granados. There's 3 places in there we're supposed to discover, or we're capable of discovering. Blackbeard Ruins excavation site. Unlock ancient chests and loot items. We don't have room for looting items, so we're not going to be doing that right now. This is our first foray in here, and we are poking around. Yep, that is, in fact, Blackbeard's historical banner. I do have gunpowder. I could make a bomb. Yeah, but I haven't discovered how yet. I'm not smart enough. Oh, goat. We want to keep something between us and the goat so that he doesn't really have a great opportunity to charge. All right. Rough hide will be needed for upgrading my current outfits. Let's go ahead and bandage ourselves up a little bit. Having been cautioned by my friends about both the wolves and the goats so far, as long as I'm taking on a reasonable number, one, I'm managing. There's another one of the camps we're supposed to investigate over here. We got some more aloe. Well, that's the one we discovered and finished, right? Oh. Oh, well, those are the ones that we're supposed to find in the foothills. Okay, got it. Oh, we've got something. Something angy. Where is it? Where is it? I got the warning symbol, which is to the right. Wolves? Wolf. We're back where the wolves were. Well, I have to say that so far, the first trip here has been, whoops, something still chasing. Has been successful so far, because I haven't died, is what I was going to say, and now something's still chasing me. Well, given the fact my inventory is almost full, I'm going to go back home and I'm going to take a look and see. I hit the wrong button, evidently. I don't know how I did that, but there we are. And we're going to teleport back home. Aye, lads, it surely is. Me buckos. Buckos? These are all, as far as I know, on the islands. Because they are procedurally generated. There is a website where you can, that will point you where on your computer the random seed is for the map, and it will draw you the actual in-game map from the seed. So if you're desperate to find something that you haven't been able to find, you can do so. Let's see what we've got left. Lots of stuff. We don't need the plant fiber, but we'll drop it in there. Ooh, we got more flax than I expected. Okay, that is material for jewelry. The raw material for jewelry. We haven't made the jewel crafting bench yet because we can't, because we don't have iron yet. So that will go into the raw materials. Except the raw materials basket is full, because of course it is. Those are the finished goods. None of these are finished goods. Overflow will do for that. And that, I suppose. My carefully organized baskets are about to get all screwed up. Aloe. Sigh. Well, definitely things that need to go in here. Those can go in overflow. That goes in there. All right, that is Tracker's gloves. That's downstairs. Privateers, flibustiers, Tracker's hat. We now have Tracker's gloves and Tracker's hat. We still don't have the makings for two-piece bonuses yet, of any particular kind, which is disappointing. I'm assuming we have to get the we have to make an additional piece for ourselves. Overflow of nanners. Let's see what has popped up in our build menu now, shall we? Okay. We have added the shoemaker's bench. That will require hardwood, tanned leather, and linen fabric. You may note we have 0, 0, and 0, respectively. All right, the jewelry we already knew about. We need 5 foothills iron ingots, and this, we just need rope. And we can put together the spinning wheel, so we need 5 rope. 5 rope. Does a spinning wheel, is that a solo goodie, or does it, looks like it just requires a roof? Fortunately, I have one of those. We're going to make linen, presumably. Oh, it's going to take it a while. Some length of time. Now, farming. Right. We now can make a seed bed. Requires 5 fertile soil. That's all? Okay. And seeds. Where did we put the seeds? I think we put the seeds in there. Mm-hmm. Shrubs, ficus, cayenne pepper, and sweet potato. Now we also have flax, and then the bezoar. Yeah, that's got to be a alchemical ingredient. Farming. All right. I'm hungry again. Shoemaker's bench can't make shoemakers? I don't know. I haven't been able to make it yet. The question is, can I use one of the other benches to make a shoemaker maker? Those are flax seeds. The shovel. The shovel? I'm betting the shovel has to be used here. Dig, raise, flatten. Maybe we need something else. Required resources must be on the ground. Oh, here we go. Flax sapling. There we are. One each, I'm guessing. Oh, got one more. Did we have 7? I didn't think we had 7. Okay, well, we have planted up all of our flax seeds. Yeah, maybe. So those will now grow, presumably, just like our nanners grow. We have a burgeoning farm. So other things that we should theoretically be able to grow: sweet potatoes, cayenne peppers, eventually ficus. I think we could grow the ficus now. That's just a tree that's going to grow that you can chop down. And then shrubs, which you can harvest for plant fibers. But, I mean, that's everywhere. I throw that stuff away all the time. So, starting at the top again. The new stuff is the shoemaker's bench, and that's a ways off. That you have to build close. Basically, that will augment our armor and clothing so that we can make tier 2 stuff, level 6 stuff and higher. Jewelry, we need just 5 iron, and that'll allow us to upgrade jewelry. Storage and beds, nothing new. Floors and walls, nothing new. Woofs, nothing new. Pillars and beams, nothing new. Windows and doors, nothing new. Stairs and fence, nothing new. Decorations, nothing new. So we got the farming taken care of. I am going to take a momentary break to refill my delicious non-rum beverage. I have returned again. Clearly what we need then. There's a storage basket out here to hold those materials. Thank you. Clearly, it's the alcohol, because it couldn't conceivably be anything else. Am I right? All right, we put our seeds and our fertile ground out here because that's where it goes. We did get some new foodie dishes. We got meat salad, which gives 5 vit for 15 minutes. We also got crab soup with diced tomatoes, which gives 5 agility for 15 minutes. At this point, however, I am mostly sticking with what I think need 3 more. And I think 2 bacon and eggs. You only get 1. You can have 2 food buffs. Yeah, you can't see it. Allow me. I should have done this previously. Sorry, guys. That'll do, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Now you guys can actually see it. Here's the rested state. My comfort level in my house is 18. And you can have 2 food buffs and a potion buff. I actually meant to move this. It occurred to me when I watched a little bit of one of my streams previously, and I forgot because old. It's not a great reason, but it's what I've got, you know. I don't think we've ended up with any more additional recipes for these. See, we have boots and boots and gloves and gloves and boots and hat and tricorn and helmet. We do have survive. Oh, those are the things I started with. Those don't give set bonuses, sadly. We added the cutlass, the Buccaneer's friend. I don't remember that. 585 pierce. That doesn't seem bad. While standing still, weapon spread is almost eliminated. And then the club. Interesting, I don't know why all these are showing up as new recipes. I mean, some of them are. But most of them are not. Alright, well, we have our first linen, which can go into the finished goods bucket. And generally, the foods I'm using, because of the stats that I'm using, anyway, progression. Mastery adds to your crit. Crit damage is really a big deal in the game. And vitality adds to your health. Endurance adds to your stamina. So the food I'm doing is just vitality and endurance, because adding to mastery might be okay, but like adding to agility is such a marginal gain for damage that it doesn't really matter. Vitality and endurance are the ones that really matter. Generally, for me, mastery to a lesser degree, and these are the ones I'm buffing. Ah, I know what I needed. I know what I needed. Are we short on ammo? Is that what we're short on? We pull this out, pardon me. There we are. We check over here. We got 40. We need more copper bullets. Okay. Time to make some copper bullets, don't you think? Because we are getting a bit low. Copper bullets, 5 pieces. That ought to do. So now when I pull it up, we have 36 rounds. Now, I might, if I have that pistol, which I should do, if I look in the right place. Where did that pistol go? Did I just get a recipe for a pistol without actually getting the pistol? Because I thought you always had to get the item to get the recipe, but maybe not. Armor and clothing. Weaponsmith. A Buccaneer's friend. Can make it. Oh, that opened up level 6, so you can see I could make the level 6 version if and only if I had hardwood master's tools, which I purchased. You can purchase from one of the factions, and 7 iron ingots. But we can make this. I'm not finding that I'm using the rapier of 1,000 cuts. But being able to snipe, swap into the cutlass and pistol would allow me to shoot then the pistol and then do the cutlass stuff. So I think we will make a Buccaneer's friend. And then we'll upgrade it. These should all be level 5. They are. There we go. So we'll drop this back off. And we'll put that into the 4 spot. I do wish they had... Wait. The pistol, isn't it? I bet it's not a pistol. I bet it's a musket. It's a musket. That'll still work. Hold, shoot, swap, hold, shoot, bam. That ought to work. Well, we're about to get to night again, and I definitely want it to be daylight when I'm running around in the new map. Because that place is no freaking joke. Now, however, I can build a hut there. I'll take 240 plant fibers. I carry 240 plant fibers with me. I can drop a hut. And it was also recommended that a bonfire. So that'll be my second camp. You can get the rested effect and improve your stamina recovery. Right. So we are going to need 5 pieces of wood. That's easy. And 240 plant fiber. I'm just going to go crazy on plant fiber right now. It dodged me. Did you see that plant dodge me? These plants are pretty, they're pretty crafty. Because they're used in crafting, they're crafty. Get it? It's like a joke, only without the humor. It was 5 wood. And like 250 plant fiber. I'm hungry again. I've had a full day of, plundering the Spanish Main. What did you do today? How many open acts of piracy on the sea did you commit? Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't you judge me. Actually, it's okay to judge me. As long as you judge me awesome. I guess this would be, if I needed a whole bunch, I could have planted the shrubs outside my house. Hey, how about some pepperinos? The boar come back? Boar did not come back, but neither have the sweet potatoes yet. I am Lens. Captain Lens. They call me the defoliator. I just hate green growing things. What can I say? It was 240. And like 4 more pieces of wood. One more piece of wood. All right, we've got the stuff we need to build a little house and a little fire pit. So we can peel off 18 of these. There we go. Oh, please. There go the cayenne peppers. Peppers. And the overflow. That goes. And the shrub seeds. I did move them. That is correct. You are entirely correct to point out that I moved them. Make sure we're in the right place. We are in the right place. And here we have our second bonfire. You can have 3 in the game, I believe. And this is a pre-built structure. We can use this for, you know, our little second home. Not enough resources, presumably, to build anything. And that is correct. One thing we will want here is, what do we need for a drunken sailor? Storage. Just like, we need a little wood and a little plant fiber, all right. Wood. Gonna need one of those Triton's horns, too. Maybe a couple. For the bed. Apparently you need to ornament your bed. I don't know. That sounds like hippie stuff to me. Try clicking it next time. First thing to make is some storage. And we're going to want to have a bed here. We're going to need 4 more Triton's horns and 2 ropes. Well, you can't have rope without the workbench. We have enough wood for that. I don't think the workbench actually has to be covered, but... So we can make rope. How much did we need again? For the bed. B is for bed and building. For the better bed, we need 2 rope and 4 more Triton's horns. I think Triton's horns are only used for ornamentation. We'll pick up any stones we see as well. Let's have the sword out. We're in dangerous lands, lads. We'd best be wary. We don't want anything sneaking up on us and going boo. Or, you know, ramming us really hard with their big freaking horns. That's 2. 3. Got him. Got him. 4. Well, that's a log. You can tell because it's big, it's heavy, and wood. TV reference. That should be 5. There we go. We have all the Triton's horns we need to make a little bed for ourselves. I'm not trying to get to bed, guys. I'm trying to get to the basket. I'll take those two things back with us. And we have started our second encampment. And we'll head back to our home base.
I need more coffee to function properly. I remain at your service.
Oh, the miners. Why can't you... we're in tier 2 now. Why can't you give me, like, the regular healing potions? Oh, we actually want to keep 10 of those healing potions around. Thank you. The smaller ones. Just in case, you know. We'll get a night's sleep. And we'll go back to our newest home away from home. And, see if we can find an iron mining location. And the sun's rising. It looks like it's going to be a foggy day here. I wonder if it'll be any different there. Very evocative, I have to say. Standing there on the porch, overlooking my little empire, if you will. The flax is growing. The bananas are ripening. Yep, it's growing. What's it take? 2 days, I'm guessing? Might be, maybe 3? Probably 2. All right. Let's see if we can find the first of the pirate camps and maybe not get ourselves killed. Hopefully, not get ourselves killed. Okay, they didn't repopulate with pirates here. That's good to know. Something's angry. And something else is around too. Got the nanny goat over there. Don't know what it was over there. Probably big goaty dudes. Angry again. Alright, goats are supposed to be able to climb. He's apparently not the smartest. Got him. no reason to be afraid of them. When you've got superior brains and probably more importantly, superior firepower. On the other hand, goats with guns would be a little bit scary, not gonna lie. They do run away. That was mentioned to me as well. We get him? I think so. But he probably has friends. Now I have to try to find the damn body. Oh, there's another one. And another nanny goat. That's a log. I could have sworn that was where... Sisal? What the hell is Sisal? It's plant fibers. Alright, I'm going to have to go back to where I was. Maybe I can see where I killed him. No, I don't want to not get the loot. I was over here, wasn't I? Yeah. I think. The jumping mechanics are one of the things that's janky in the game. Was he over there? See, that's the log. That's where I thought he was. I don't want to not get the loot. Oh, there's his friends. Oh, we've got mine sign. That's what I was hoping for. My understanding is the ore stacks to only 15 instead of 24, but it only takes 3 per. For an ingot. I saw something moving in there. Could have sworn it. Iron ore. Around on the outside. Okay, that's different. I'm cool with that. Wrong. Try that again. My first iron ore. to 11, and it's 3 per. I may be able to get the jewelry thing done. The jewelry bench or thereof. The equivalent thereof. Now I feel like I'm growing up for realsies. You know? Tier 2. We're gonna have iron. I can eat it, and then I won't be in danger of not having enough iron in my diet. Is that even a thing they talk about anymore? There used to be ads for iron supplements in your diet. Talking about people, especially women, not getting enough iron in their diet. I don't think I'm actually hitting that, though. Can I get above it and kind of whack down on it, if you'll pardon my clumsy phrasing there? Oh, way ahead of you. One could make the statement that it's always vodka time, but not appropriate vodka time. No, it doesn't look like we can get on top and whack those nodes that... Oh, maybe I take it back. I take it all back. What new discoveries did we get? Holy crapoly! Iron ingots, iron axe and pickaxe, anvil, iron bullets. The 36 pounders for the boat, 24 and 36 pounders. Steel nails, the anvil, the cookware shelf, and the reagent table. For me, it's less about the brand and more about what else is in it. This is vanilla vodka, which for me is the important thing, because I'm drinking it with root beer. And vanilla vodka plus root beer, if you're an American, you probably grew up with the lovely summertime treat of a root beer float. And that's what this tastes like. It tastes like a root beer float. So I've done it with a number of different brands currently. Smirnoff. So not particularly expensive at all. One might even say cheap. Oh, more iron ore. Well, we're going whole hog. So in my case, yeah, it's definitely not about the brand. In this case, all I'm interested in is alcohol, good old grain alcohol. Now, how the hell did he hit me there? I don't know. Root beer floats are great. Haven't had one in 20 years or so. Well, I haven't. Well, I was going to say I haven't had one either, but that's not true. I have had this with, in the place of a splash of cream, which I normally put it at to get a little bit of the sort of creaminess. I have done it with vanilla ice cream once, and it worked just fine. After a few of those, the pores would get heavy, and that's just fine. Yeah, it's my tipple of choice and has been for years. I used to be a big beer drinker, but as I got older, because you might not know, I'm actually old, I felt the effects more and more over time. And so while messing around with other drinks, I stumbled across this, and that the vodka doesn't have nearly the negative effects on me that a night of drinking does. No guarantees for anyone else. This is a statement of personal discovery on what I like and don't like, and may, in fact, have absolutely nothing to do with how your body reacts. I'm just going to, if I have materials, I do. Do we have any decent iron ore in here? No, just ore. Oh, iron. Other spirits make me hungover too. If I was drinking whiskey, I'm playing a pirate game, and I mentioned earlier this evening that I was tempted to get rum, but I know what rum does to me the next day. It not only makes me feel not great, it also is a great memory eraser for me. I often can't remember a damn thing. And if you can't remember if you had a good time or not, did you really have it? But, if I'm drinking scotch or rum, any of those kinds of spirits, yeah, I will definitely feel it. But with vodka, all I get the next day is I have no energy and I have no ambition to do anything. I want to sit on my ass and do nothing. Which is frankly not that different from the way I am every day, truth be told. We are going nuts because this is the first time we've gotten iron ore. And we want to be able to make a bunch of stuff when we get back, although it's probably going to take a while to smelt. I'm going to say this ought to do for now, and we'll make our way back to the ship. Actually, back to our new second base, and then teleport back to our real home base. But it is definitely nice to get iron added, as that will open up the next tier of crafting. Going to need a lot of iron. I don't think this is the best idea I've ever had. Because I might get into a... Uh-oh. There we go. Into a place where... Into a place where I can't swim far enough to get to the next safe spot without running out of stamina and starting to drown. I don't want to say I'm drowning averse, but yeah. Somebody goaded at us. Okay, presumably that was one of the female. So far, I'm having a surprising success with the new critters, more or less. They are definitely tougher, but because I was advised about it, I was rather surprisingly more ready for them than I expected. And home we go. Foothills iron. We're gonna get like 55 ingots. It's gonna take a while. We're hungry. Oh, bacon and eggs. Seriously. Bacon and eggs sounds really good right now. Seriously. Bacon and eggs sounds really good pretty much all the time, actually. Right, that's where we're keeping our stone. And that will hold the copper. Bananas, mountain goat horns. Bezoars. Wait. Okay, stop putting the small healing potions in there. Okay. And we do have more flax seeds, so these will go out here, where our flax is continuing to grow successfully. And now we're going to take a moment, or 12, and figure out what we're going to build. What's new in building? Okay, we now have added cookware shelf. A cooking fire upgrade works only in the bonfire range. That will require 2 pieces of ironware and hardwood. We still have no hardwood. Haven't found a hardwood tree yet. That's the anvil. Oh, the anvil required a whole bunch of stuff. I remember my friend Toli was talking about this earlier. Why is it upstairs? So that one requires 10 wood and an anvil. Reagent table, I'll need sulfur, ironware, and more hardwood. We can make the jewelry as soon as we get 5 of the foothills ingots, though. Anything new in storage and beds? No. Floor and walls? No. Roofs? Nope. Pillars and beams? Nope. Windows and doors? Nope. Stairs and fences? Nope. Anything new in decorations? Nope. Farming? Nope. And nothing new there either. Might have 5 now. We have 6. Woo! We get to make a new addition to our lovely home here. The jewelry table. Why is it defaulting to up there? I do not understand. Why is it hopping up there? We do have a move up and move down. We should be able to use that, right? Why is that not working? What in the hell has happened to the camera? I'm going to really... I don't want to exit the main menu, though. Why is it doing that? Okay, I think I may have figured it out. That's not working. Why is that not working? It's supposed to say, supposedly that's move up and down. I hold Z, and it won't go down any further. That's perfect. Thanks, guys. That's really amazing. I've seen this once before and had to log out and back in. It's going to take 3 or 4 minutes, but frankly, I'm toggle building mode. Jewelry. Building options. Toggle building mode. I don't want to click unstuck in case it does something weird to me. But if I try to make anything, it looks like it's the build window has gone insane on me. So I'm going to exit the main menu and then back in. It'll take it a minute or two. So the plan for the next couple of days. Tomorrow I'll be taking a day off. I may or may not. Actually, it's not impossible that I will play after an evening of enjoying the adult leisure beverages. It's just most of the time I don't have any energy or ambition to do anything. So probably day off tomorrow. Beyond that, still want to continue playing this. I would like to get in a session with a key farm in Guild Wars 2 and then some Super Adventure Box in Guild Wars 2. Only other thing that's sort of poking around is the possibility of D4 with the new expansion, but I'm in no hurry to do that at all. And may skip it entirely. Beyond that, I don't think I have any irons in the fire immediately that are pressing in. So, for the foreseeable future, day off, maybe a Guild Wars 2 day, otherwise Windrose for a while. Until something happens that frustrates me and pisses me off and makes me rage quit. Not that that's ever happened before. I'm hungry again. Let's try that again. Hey, what do you know? It works. Jewelry. All right, we'll make a little nook here to hold 3 of our crafting pieces. We can use the spinning wheel. We can use the Shipwright's Workshop. We now can make 24 and 36 pounders. I don't know. Can we use the 24 pounders on the regular ship? Longer reload, but not a lot longer on the 24 and 36 pounders. That's 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 14 seconds. The damage is 1,500, 2,000, and 2,500. Range A, accuracy B, AA, BB. Interesting that the range is longer and the accuracy is the same. Reserve for ships. Okay, yeah. So I think you can only put these on brigs and only put these on frigates. I think. But if we want to upgrade, okay, well, we would have to see what is required to upgrade. Anyway, the jewelry table. We have 2 things we can make. Tiny necklace of vitality and vitality. These are the only recipes we've learned. But we can ascend them with silver. And it'll go up to uncommon. The ring is giving us a critical chance. That's giving us vitality. Okay, that's going to take gold. We only have 2. But this will only take silver. This will get it up to uncommon. Let's ascend it. Gave me 2 more vitality. we dropping? I don't think we were, but we can drop it out here.
Improvement is never linear.
Thank you, Doctor. Guys, did you know improvement is never linear? Now you do. So, how about the upgrades on our, I don't know, weapons, say? So, for instance, currently our primary weapon is a razor. And if we want to ascend, that requires Tumbaga ingots, and we do not have enough. Those are, I think, gotten from ruins and such. But if we want to upgrade what we have here, that's going to require tanned leather. And then master's tools, which we have to, I believe, purchase. Yeah, they're purchased from the Buccaneers. It's a long trip to Tampa Bay. Get it? Sorry. Oh, and a level 2 station, which we do not have yet. So the cookware, we're going to need ironware. Anvil requires an anvil. I'm a little confused about that. That seems recursive to me. Sulfur, presumably we will find ironware we need to make. Is that a new recipe? Did we get it? Okay, we can make iron bullets now. Copper bullets have mediocre ballistics. Iron bullets increased damage by 10% and good ballistics. Each ingot makes 5 bullets. We can now make iron nails. Iron axe and iron pickaxe. Those were things I was looking at that we probably wanted to make. Yeah. There's the ironware, okay. Iron axe and iron pickaxe. I don't see any reason to not make those right now and junk the others. I didn't pick them up. You know, it helps if you pick things up. I know, who'd have thought it, right? Iron axe. Okay, those are the copper and copper pickaxe, copper axe. I don't think I ever remade what amounts to the recycling station. The disassembly table. Wow, that thing's big. Why is it? It's doing it again. Sort of. Kind of. This is not one that's going to get used much. Okay, the things I'm trying to destroy. This is a very dangerous thing to use. Copper axe and copper pickaxe. Copper pickaxe. Got the iron, copper pickaxe, and copper axe. Copper axe. Copper pickaxe. All right. I didn't pick up the stuff again. I swear 90% of the time when I make stuff, I forget to pick it up. It's not easy being me. That's still going. We're getting more iron. Alright, so we checked all the new stuff here. I think. Anvil. Okay, we have to make the anvil here with 30 iron ingots. Ouch. Alright, no changes there. No changes here, I expect. The jewelry table, we did the necklace. Ah, it's ascend, that's right. And we don't have enough gold to ascend the ring. Spinning wheel's done. Spinning wheel go round and round. Did we get new recipes? Food recipes? No. No new ones. The coffee requires cane sugar. We haven't found that yet. There we go. And I just want to check one more time that we haven't gotten any new decorations. You want one decoration of each type, as that adds one to the comfort level of your home. But you can only have as many as you like from each type, but you only gain 1 point if you have the type present. So it's 0 or 1 points per type. So you can do a lot of, dressing up your place if you wanna. But for now, at least, I'm not wanting. All right, those are bananas. The flax is growing. I think that's larger than it was yesterday, so I'm guessing tomorrow, game time wise, it will be ready. I wonder how many seeds we'll get back out. If we get the same number of seeds out. That'll be interesting to see. I mean, the bananas, every time we harvest them, we get a banana seed in addition to the bananas. I could use 3 more bandages. Three more coconut milk with bananas. I believe it was 2 more bacon and eggs. It was. And I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out with me tonight. As I do my piratey best. On TV tonight, as you can see, I'm watching a pirate show. Of me watching a pirate show. It's weird. Pirate Cursion. The rum is gone because we're drinking vodka. But I'm going to call it here as we look over the ships and giggles. The dread ship. The ships and giggles. It's, it doesn't have quite the same ring as some of the more piratey sounding boats. The Black Pearl, for instance. This is the 8th stream in a row that you've joined right as it was ending. Well, I tend to end about this time, about 7 p.m. my time. Okay, a fair amount lately. I've been going to another half hour. So I apologize. But this is a convenient breaking place for me, and most of the time, 2 hours, 2.5 at the most, is about all I can handle in a single go. I need to get up and move around and take a break. Because I'm old. But I do thank you for showing up, regardless. I know it's small consolation. Now I feel sad. But today was filled with new accomplishments. We made it to our second base, which we put here on this island. We found iron deposits, so now we can make iron. No worries. 100% get it. Wasn't I didn't I know. I just feel a little bad, that's all. I will have a fantastic rest of my day. I can just about guarantee it, if you know what I mean. He means he's getting drunk. We found iron, which is great. We did not get killed by the goats or the wolves yet. I feel certain that that is going to happen. We upgraded a piece of jewelry. We added some new housing things that we'll be able to make in the near future. All in all, a very productive day. So, I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out, especially Sly Wolf. Thanks. I will probably not be back tomorrow. It's possible I'll be back, but I wouldn't count on it. I should be back the day after tomorrow, which I believe is Thursday. Do I have my days of the week straight? I think so. I expect back here again with more of this. We will be going back to the new place. We will be investigating. What happened? We have to investigate these 3 places to advance the main storyline. We want to go over here where presumably... Oh, there's gold that we can get there, so that will be needed for upgrading the ring. We have an undiscovered place. We'll grab more iron, and then we'll see what else this island holds, because it looks like it's a big one. So that's the plan for Thursday. Beyond that, don't know. On the following Sunday, I expect I'll be raiding Guild Wars 2 at 8 p.m. Pacific after my regular stream. Beyond that, I have no immediate plans other than more Windrose, which I'm really enjoying. It is solid. A very good early access, if you like. Survival crafting games. The demo is free. I'm not going to recommend it because people may not like it, but I feel very secure in myself in recommending, if it looks interesting, try the demo for yourself. I'm back on Thursday. Hopefully, you will see me soon. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night, or possibly Wednesday morning. Hopefully, you can get through your hump day and start the long, seemingly endless coast towards your weekend. I hope the rest of the day goes great for you. Take care, and ciao for now. Bye, guys.